You won't believe me when I tell you this, but I promise it's true. Besides the world-renowned Olympics, there is another major international event that attracts millions of people from around the world every 4 years, and I am not talking about the FIFA World Cup. I am talking about the Asian Games. But what are they and what makes them so important? Think about it for a second. Almost 60% of the world population lives in Asia, and with countries as significant as China, India, Japan, and South Korea, it is impossible not to get excited about all the possibilities. This year, the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou has seen registrations from all 45 countries and regions affiliated with the Olympic Council of Asia. There are a total of 40 sporting events and over 12,000 athletes participating. Compared to previous years, this year marks the first introduction of the concept of the Smart Asian Games, and we believe it will be even more spectacular. Let's talk about the sports. While you can usually find some of the most popular sports like swimming, gymnastics, athletics, and many more, this year is quite special as it will be the first time that esports are included in the Asian Games and the second time that they will be included in a major sporting event. At this year's Asian Games, athletes will have a chance to compete for 8 different medals in games such as FIFA Online, League of Legends, Street Fighter V, and 5 more, marking one of the greatest breakthroughs in international sporting events. But if you think that is impressive, wait until I show you the facilities that athletes will be competing in. As someone born in 1991, it is insane for me to think about how fast video games have progressed up until the point where they became a professional sport. I mean, think about it. China has recently constructed a 12,838 square meter starship called China Hangzhou Esports Center for athletes to compete in. This stadium has a capacity for 5,000 people, and all of its functionalities can be controlled from the spaceship cockpit located at its core. I personally love the 360-degree screen that surrounds the whole place in order to allow every single person to enjoy the intensity of the competition regardless of where they're sitting in. But now let's move on and talk about the Big Lotus. The Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center Stadium is one of China's most iconic architectural landmarks, and it's also known as the Big Lotus. As its name implies, this stadium is shaped as one of the most symbolic flowers in China, and it is one of the only 3 stadiums in this country with a capacity for over 80,000 people. The design aims to blend natural elements with high-tech features, showcasing a green and sustainable concept, making it a symbol of modern Chinese architecture. This architectural marvel features petals that can provide shade and also collect water for reuse, which is a nod for sustainability. But probably the most astonishing feature is that besides air conditioning, the Big Lotus uses river water heat pumps to save energy by capitalizing on the temperature difference between the Qiantang River and the stadium. This way, the stadium can absorb heat during the summer and cool down during the winter. And just a few hundred meters away, there is also the Small Lotus. This one was mainly designed for tennis. It features a retractable roof that protects the court during rainy days so that nothing can stop the action. But now let's talk about the Hangzhou Asian Games Village. Although this is not a stadium, the Hangzhou Asian Games Village will be the home to over 20,000 athletes during the competition, and it is also the largest venue at the whole event. It is located on the south bank of the river, and it consists of 3 main areas. The first one is for officials and referees. The second one is for the media, and the third one is for the athletes, in which participants will have access to top-notch facilities like a 100-meter square shopping center and an 8,000 square meter fitness center, and of course the Asian Games Polyclinic. In this last one, athletes will have access to physical and psychological treatment, massage, injury rehabilitation, and emergency treatment provided by both traditional medicine and Western medicine. But what's truly remarkable is the utilization of the Asian Games Cloud Village platform, which allows real-time data management and efficient, intelligent allocation of resources through a single screen. For further information about the 19th Hangzhou Asian Games and travel details, you can visit the Alipay Asian Game Pass for a comprehensive guide and follow the official Facebook page down below. 再见!